Hello, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new. We are at a different angle today because we're gonna do an unhaul. I'm going to go through my bookshelves because they are an absolute disaster zone at the moment. Like, there are books just stacked randomly. It's driving me bananas, and that means that I need to do an unhaul because I really need to reorganize my bookshelves, but right now there's just not enough space. So we need to go through, get rid of the ones that either I didn't love, I'm not gonna read anymore, or I just don't see myself rereading or don't want to keep for whatever reason. So I'm not going to set a timer or anything because I don't like to rush this process. I am an overthinker. I am an Enneagram 1. I'm an Aries. I overthink everything. And that's just too much. That is just too much pressure. So I got myself a coffee. We're just going to have a little peruse of the bookshelves, pick out some ones that I just don't feel like I want to keep anymore, and then I will sit down, we'll talk through them, and then they will skedaddle on out of here, either at Free Little Libraries, Pango. I will have my Pango linked in the description in case you are interested in buying any of the books that I plan to get rid of. I will let you know which ones will be listed on there. Also give away to friends, family, whatever. You get the drift. Let's just do this.
I would be up waiting for you if you had to leave. I would wait a lifetime if you were at sea. I just wanna say that I feel.
So I have two bookshelves, one behind me, and then there's one behind you. We're gonna start on this side, which is mostly like thrillers, horror, mystery, YA, all of that, and then I will flip you around and we'll go through that shelf, which is like the fantasy side. So let's unhaul some books.
The end of time. I just wanna hold you for forever. Every day you're making me better. 'Cause a love and I wanna take you there. I would give it all away to do it all again. Make our love a story that would never end. Never thought I'd feel so alive. Looking in your eyes, I just wanna love you till the day I die. Oh, oh, I just wanna love you right. Oh, oh, love you till the end of time. I just wanna hold you for forever. Every day you're making me better. 'Cause a love like this is rare. And I wanna take you there. If I'm gonna love somebody, I just wanna love you. If I'm gonna love somebody, I just wanna love you. If I'm gonna love somebody, I just wanna love you. If I'm gonna love somebody, I just wanna love you. Oh, oh, I just wanna love.
Okay, maybe I should have set a timer because that took me literally like all of 5 minutes. My collection is not huge to begin with. I literally only have these two shelves, and I use the library so much, and I only buy books, or at least I try to only buy books that I love. That really does mean that I'm not unhauling a ton at a time. I'm not one of those people that's ever gonna have like a 100+ book haul because I just, one, don't have the size of the collection of that, but also I'm so good about utilizing my library that, yeah, it doesn't happen. But occasionally I do go out and spend money on books that, like, I haven't read yet, that I'm interested in, and sometimes it results in an unhaul, and some of these are definitely that. So let's go through them real quick. I do have some book of the month books that, you know, with book of the month, I feel like, you know, they're already so discounted, and like, yeah, I could skip that month, but you just never know. And like, sometimes I just get sucked in by the covers, and this was definitely one of them, and that is Thistlefoot by Jenna Rose Nethercott. I mean, just even looking at this, I'm like, do I want to get rid of it? But like, I DNF'd this, okay? That's how much I was bored. I can't really keep books. I don't feel justified keeping books that I DNF. Even if they are this pretty, I can't. I love it. It would look so cute on the fantasy shelf. Yes, it would. But like, there are so many fantasy books out there, and a lot of them series, so there really is like only so much room. So I can't be keeping books that I DNF. So unfortunately, I'm gonna be unhauling Thistlefoot. This will definitely be up on Pango, as well as Killers of a Certain Age by Deanna Raybourn. This was fun. This was a 3-star for me. It's a fun mystery about a group of old ladies. It's like if Charlie's Angels were like a little bit older. I shouldn't say old ladies because they're literally only like in their 60s. It's really not that old. Like, I think about it, I'm like, wow, that's really not that far away. I mean, I'm still in my 30s, but still, like, you think about it, in the scheme of things, that's not that far away. Anyways, it's like Charlie Angels, but make it retirement age, and it was fun. It was a good time. It had some good twists there. It was definitely a little bit more of a slow burn than I was expecting. A little bit more slow burn mystery than I was expecting. I do love Deanna Raybourn's Veronica Speedwell series, but this one was just okay for me, and I don't really feel the need to keep it on my shelves. It's not something that I'm gonna like face out, and it just needs to go, okay? This next one pains me because of the price tag attached to it. This is the prime example of, this was like the straw that broke the camel's back, basically. After I bought this and read it and did not like it, I was like, full-fledged need to start using my library, especially for thriller and horror. I feel like thriller and horror are so hit or miss. Like, you probably know if you're going to enjoy a fantasy to a certain degree, but like thrillers and horrors, they're so hit or miss, and this one was definitely a swing and a miss, and I just like, it was so much of a miss that I cannot stand to have it on my shelf, especially knowing that I paid full price at Barnes & Noble for it, and it's How to Sell a Haunted House by Grady Hendrix. Honestly, makes me so sad. I love Grady Hendrix, or at least I thought I loved Grady Hendrix, though. This is not me coming for Grady Hendrix. This one just did not work for me at all. Like, not even in the slightest. Pumpkin. That's all I need to say. Pumpkin. I just like the main characters. They made me so mad. I did not rate this highly at all. And like, there is someone out there who would be very happy to have this in their collection. That person is not me, because whenever I look at it, I just get mad at myself that I spent the money on it. So after buying this and not enjoying it, I was like, no, Kyla, we're gonna use our library a ton and then only buy books that like we absolutely love. Like, save your pennies. So thank you for teaching me a lesson, kind sir. But you can just like scoot. So that one hurts. And then this next one I did buy off of Pango, read it for Summerween, but I just did not really enjoy it as much as I thought I was going to, and that is Burning Girls by CJ Tudor. This cover is actually, I think, kind of hard to come by these days, so I'm gonna put this on Pango because I know that there is someone out there who is looking for this cover. I have looked on Amazon and it was not available, a different cover was, so I know this is very like few and far between now, so I know that there's someone out there who is looking for this copy, so I feel good about reselling it on Pango. But yeah, this was just a 3-star for me. It was a little bit more religious talk than I was expecting. I was expecting more exorcism, which I know is religious. Trust me, I know. I understand the contradiction in that statement, but I was expecting more exorcism than I was just like straight up religion talk. So this one was just a miss for me, and I just don't really feel like I need to have it on my shelf. I do love the orange spine. That's like the only reason why I would keep it, but that's not a good enough reason to keep it. So we're gonna move on from that. And then I have a stack of books actually that were gifted to me from my very sweet friend Lauren. She sent these to me off of her own shelf and she was ready to part with them, so I don't feel guilty like passing them on to someone else. I'm not gonna resell these because she gifted them to me so kindly, and I just don't feel like it's right to like make the money off of that. I am gonna see if my niece wants some of these, and then if not, then find a very happy home for them because I know someone out there is going to want them. The first being the Shadow and Bone series. Look, I gave it my best shot, okay, but I did not like the first one, like, at all. I was very bored, very disappointed, so I don't feel called to read the other two. Me and Lee Bardugo, we're not like jiving right now. I am going to keep Six of Crows. She sent me Six of Crows and Crooked Kingdom, which I haven't read yet, so I'm going to keep that. I'm also going to keep Ninth House until I read Hellbent. I didn't really enjoy Ninth House that much, but I do still want to read Hellbent. It's on my TBR. I have a copy of it. So I'm going to read that this fall, and then maybe I'll part ways with those two depending upon how I feel. But for now, I know that like this is just not going to happen. So I'm going to see if my niece wants these. She's just at like the perfect age for those. So I feel like I am going to see if she wants them. If not, I will find another happy home for them and pass them on so kindly like Lauren did for me. She also had sent me in the same box Pots of Jade and Shadow and King of Scars, which like I'm not really King of Scars. I know it's in the Grishaverse, but like because Lee Bardugo and I are like so missed right now, I don't really feel like I'm going to ever pick that up. And then this one, it's been on my shelf since she sent it, and like I have not been intrigued in the slightest to pick this up. Will I enjoy it if I did? Maybe. This is the same author as Mexican Gothic, but I just know like how picky I am with my reading taste, and like I do try to branch out some, but this has to do with like mythology, and it's just not something that I'm like super interested in reading. So I'm going to find new homes for those. Like I said, I'm going to try to gift them, not sell them, and if not, I will just put them in these two like in free little libraries, and then try to find a home for the set of Shadow and Bone, because I just feel like that's appropriate, and I know I can find someone who is looking for it. And that is all I have for this unhaul. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, that's gonna annoy me. Can I get rid of a 10th book? That's so annoying. The perfectionist in me is screaming right now. But you know what? It is what it is. Sometimes you just have to accept it. And like, if I was getting rid of Ninth House right now, that would be the 10th book. But I'm going to keep it until I read Hellbent. So, there's that, okay? Bless and release the 9 books. Bye, see you later. Thank you for your time. And that is all I have for you. I know this video is short and sweet and not as big as some unhauls you see, but I still hope you enjoyed it. I would love to know in the comments your thoughts, feelings. Are you offended I'm getting rid of any of these books? Do you agree with me? I would also love to know if there is a book that you have recently unhauled and why. I don't know why, I'm just like so nosy about that. I just want to know, okay? Like I said, I will have my Pango linked in the description in case you want to shop any of these books. And now that we have this out of the way, there will be a bookshelf reorganization video coming soon because Lord knows, with the messiness that is happening with these shelves right now, it's driving me nuts. So I need to rectify it immediately. So that video will be coming soon. If you are excited, be sure to give a thumbs up. Do not forget to subscribe if you are not already. Turn on the bell so you never miss a video, and I will see you in my next one. Bye!
With you and I, the future